Hi, it's Jim again. So if you've been following this series, then this is probably the main question that you've been wanting me to answer this whole time. How do I choose an amp? Well, an amp simply is just something that makes sound. Now, what do you need as a beginning guitarist? As a beginning guitarist, the honest answer is anything that makes noise. If you plug your guitar into it and it makes sound, well, not just noise, but anything that makes the sound coming out of your instrument. So even just something that can do that. That's all you need in the very beginning playing guitar. Now, long run, you would like to have a practice amp that has a clean channel and a distortion channel. If it has two separate channels, great. If it's got one channel that you have to crank the gain to make it distorted, then whatever. In the very, very, very beginning, it does not matter. You do not need the best amp, best guitar, best anything. All you simply need is something that is playable and something that you can play through to make sound. Now, you can either choose a small little practice amp, a combo of some sort. They even make small amps, even amps that don't have speaker cabinets. If there's something like this, which I actually did a product review on one of these, and this thing is awesome for a beginning guitarist because you don't have to piss everybody off with your really terrible playing when you first start out. Because everybody, the truth about every guitarist, everybody sucks when they first start playing guitar. And there's nothing you can do about it, and that's never going to change. Nobody picks up the instrument and just shreds like Malmsteen the first time they've ever touched anything. It doesn't work that way. So you build up and eventually you get better. But the end result is you just simply want something that makes the sound coming out of your instrument. So down the line, when you start playing with other people, you have a drummer or whatnot, you're going to eventually want to get something that's at least 50 or 100 watts. That is going to be more substantial for a live or practice with other people in a loud environment situation. But playing in your room and practicing and just trying to get the basics of guitar, just simply anything. Here are a couple of examples of things that you could practice through. This was the first amp that I ever played through. Nothing to brag about, nothing special, but it was something that I played Metallica riffs on, and it served its purpose. And then you can have other things like this, which they don't make this amp anymore, but this thing is amazing. If you can find one of these used somewhere, that would be a really great amp because it's actually enough to where you could record with it once you get better at playing. This is a Crate 60-watt amp, and it's a great little piece of gear from the early 90s. So it doesn't really even necessarily matter how old something is. If it's hand-me-down, it doesn't matter. Don't worry about what you're playing through until it comes to a time where you're going to be playing music with other people.